Plaza, Hilltop Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Start at the top.
Attention Bay Area Motors. In order to safely conduct essential highway lane repair work, Caltrans has scheduled separate full closures of westbound State Route 37 and then eastbound State Route 37 from Highway 29 in Vallejo to Highway 121 at Sears Point and Sonoma. Closures will occur over 4 weekends in April and May. Please visit the project website for exact closure dates to help inform travel plans. For detour information and traffic updates, visit 37pave.com.
Don't miss the best deals of the season during Springfest at Lowe's. Buy 2, get 1 free on HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams interior and exterior paints and cabin exterior stains via Lowe's gift card rebate. Shop this limited time Springfest deal and more in-store and online today because prices this low are going fast. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows savings. Valid through 5/1. Excludes paint and stain samples. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
It's the Marketers Report. Today, Kate Cronin, Chief Brand Officer of Moderna, tells us about the advantages the speed of audio production affords their growing tech company.
At Moderna, we have a mindset saying that we pivot fearlessly. And I think with audio, you can pivot fearlessly. You can go where the news is and bringing in content that perhaps you didn't have a few weeks earlier. It's less 6 months in advance or 3 months in advance when you do a TBC. You're able to create really nimble content, which I think in this day and age, and particularly at Moderna, where we have new information coming out on a regular basis, being able to feed that information to the audio format makes being nimble and pivoting easy.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local, every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
All the good stuff. Yeah. Camps keeps you on top of pop culture.
The lineup for one of the biggest summer music festivals, Lollapalooza, has been released and it's definitely star-studded. Blink-182, SZA, The Killers, Tyler the Creator, Hozier, Metro Boomin, Stray Kids, Future X, Melanie Martinez, and Skrillex are headliners, with Victoria Monet, Deftones, Tate McRae, Conan Gray, Renee Rapp, Pierce the Veil, Sexy Red, Teddy Swims, Killer Mike, Kesha, Megan Maroney, Dominic Fike, Hippocampus, Benson Boone, and many more also set to take the stage. The 4-day Lollapalooza 2024 runs from August 1st through 4th in Chicago, with the full lineup and ticket info available at lollapalooza.com.
Alright, and that's what's poppin'. I'm Camps on iHeartRadio.
I felt empty for a moment, and I felt like I was losing a little bit of my edge, and I realized I got my Crockett coffee downstairs. I gotta go get it, next commercial break, so I get fired up for hour number 2. It'll keep you all fired up. Clay reminded me that yesterday was the anniversary of the Battle of San Jacinto.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Clay, for that historical tidbit. I hope we have a lot of subscribers. We really encourage you to subscribe, get your coffee delivered every month. CrockettCoffee.com. That's CrockettCoffee.com. So many of you writing in telling us you love the coffee flavor. And remember, we're also partnered with Tunnel to Towers Foundation, so we're going to be giving a portion of the proceeds to Tunnel to Towers, sending them a bunch of free coffee and doing events with them in the future. So all to the good. We've got other products that we're talking about down the line that will be coming out as well. So it's not just coffee. The coffee is the start of it all. CrockettCoffee.com. Please subscribe.
Please do go subscribe, because I'm not kidding when I say if you start off your day marinating in chaos, as you and I certainly do, and you look at so many things going on, so many different places, I personally, 67%, I was texting Buck with this yesterday, 67% of people now drink coffee every day. If you like coffee, and we do, the only thing better than starting off your morning with coffee is knowing that the company you are supporting 100% aligns with your values. We believe that America is the greatest force for good that has ever been in the history of the world, and we believe American history, while not perfect, is a story of the triumph of good over evil.
And just amazing to know and to learn about it. As Americans, we need to celebrate and understand our history deeply. So CrockettCoffee.com. Please do subscribe. Clay, let's take some of our callers here. We'll also get some VIP emails from clayandbuck.com. Please become a VIP. Here we have Kurt in Kentucky wants to talk to us. What's up, Kurt?
Hello, gentlemen. It's a privilege to talk with you. And I am hoping and praying for another repeat of history, because I remember back in 1980, we had a weak president, a Democrat, a weak economy, and we had an ongoing conflict with Iran. And in November 1980, we elected Ronald Reagan, who was outspoken, aggressive, and a challenge. And on the day he was inaugurated as president, those hostages were returned to the United States.
Look, history doesn't repeat, it rhymes. And if Biden loses, I think the Jimmy Carter analogies historically will be impossible to miss. In the context, Buck, of Biden would be an accidental president because of COVID. They would have found a way to use COVID against him in the same way that Ford lost because of Watergate, sort of this historical aberration, and then came into office and was a disaster. I think Biden's been worse than Jimmy Carter. You and I are too young to remember the Jimmy Carter era. Many of our listeners lived through it. But if you look at all the data, there's a lot of historical analogy that connects Biden to Carter.
Let's get Stacy in Houston real quick. Stacy, what have you got for us?
Oh, hello. I was just going to say on our local news, it was mentioned that both the University of Houston and Rice University are preparing for protests today. And there was also a rabbi that was interviewed who has a synagogue right next to Rice University who said that this is unconscionable at Passover time. So unfortunately, the red states are not immune from these protests that we're seeing across the country.
I hope I said that maybe at Duke or maybe at some of these places, but a lot of the SEC schools seem to not have as much of this.
Yeah, I hope that the state of Texas will shut this down in a hurry. I think I mentioned Rice earlier. I hope they don't allow this to fester like they have elsewhere.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton on the front lines of truth.
I'm Pat Woodard, and this is Stiefel Investor Insights. Stiefel, where's it?
That was a strange sound.